Do you ever sit down to work, look at your massive to-do list, and feel completely overwhelmed? You have every intention of being productive, but hours later, you've barely made a dent. You've been distracted by emails, social media, and the endless urge to procrastinate. What if I told you there's a simple 40-year-old technique that can change all of that? A method so powerful it can help you conquer procrastination, eliminate distractions, and get more done in a day than you thought possible. And all it takes is a timer. Stay tuned, because you're about to learn how to turn time from your greatest enemy into your most powerful ally. This is the Pomodoro Technique. Developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s while he was a university student, its power lies in its simplicity. Pomodoro is the Italian word for tomato, named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer he used to track his work. The core idea is to break down your work into focused 25-minute intervals. Each interval is called a pomodoro. These intense work sprints are separated by short, refreshing breaks. It's a system designed to help you fight multitasking, improve your concentration, and prevent the mental burnout that comes from working for hours on end. So, how do you actually do it? It's a simple 6-step process. Step 1. Choose a task. Pick one thing from your to-do list. Just one. It can be big or small, but it must be something that deserves your complete, undivided attention. Step 2. Set your timer for 25 minutes. You can use your phone, a web app, or even a real kitchen timer. Make a small promise to yourself that for the next 25 minutes, you will focus only on this task. Step 3. Work on the task until the timer rings. This is a sprint. Immerse yourself completely. If a distraction pops into your head, quickly write it down on a piece of paper and immediately return to your task. Step 4. When the timer rings, put a check mark on a piece of paper. This small action is surprisingly satisfying. It's a visual record of your focused effort and progress. Step 5. Take a short 5-minute break. And this is crucial. It has to be a real break. Get up, stretch, walk around, grab a glass of water. This break allows your brain to relax and assimilate new information. Step 6. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. Once you've completed 4 focused sessions, reward yourself with a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This will leave you feeling recharged and ready for your next set of tasks. This might sound too simple to be effective, but there's powerful psychology at play. First, it works with your brain's natural attention span. Research shows that our ability to maintain deep focus diminishes after about 20 to 45 minutes. The Pomodoro technique prevents cognitive overload by working within this natural rhythm. Second, it crushes procrastination. A huge project feels intimidating, but anyone can convince themselves to work on something for just 25 minutes. This leverages a psychological principle called the Zeigarnik effect, where our brain is more likely to remember and want to finish incomplete tasks. Finally, it gamifies your productivity. Each completed session triggers a small release of dopamine in your brain's reward system, which reinforces the habit and builds motivation. To get the most out of this technique, you need to avoid a few common mistakes. First, don't be too strict with the timer. If you're in a deep state of flow, don't let a timer snap you out of it. The goal is productivity, not rigid adherence to a clock. Second, don't mismanage your breaks. A break is not the time to switch to another mentally demanding task. Checking your phone can be just as draining as work. Use your breaks to truly disconnect and recharge. And third, don't start a session without a plan. Take a minute before you hit start to be crystal clear on what you want to accomplish in that 25-minute block. A vague goal leads to a wasted Pomodoro. Once you're comfortable with the basics, you can level up your Pomodoro game. Try experimenting with different intervals. For tasks requiring deep concentration, a 50-minute work session followed by a 10-minute break might be more effective. For quick, repetitive tasks, you could try a 15-5 split. If you have a list of small tasks, group them together into a single Pomodoro. For example, you could dedicate one session to answering 3 important emails. And what about interruptions from other people? Use the inform, negotiate, schedule strategy. Politely let them know you're in a focused work session, negotiate a time to talk later, and then follow up when your Pomodoro is complete. The Pomodoro Technique is more than just a timer. It's a new way of thinking about your work. It empowers you to manage distractions, reduce stress, and take control of your day, one focused 25-minute session at a time. So here's my challenge to you. Try it just once. Pick one task you've been putting off, set a timer for 25 minutes, and just start. You might be surprised at what you can accomplish. If you found this guide helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more tips on how to work smarter, not harder. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite way to stay focused?